I know you're watching this video because you want to be a virtual assistant and you're wondering how can I get started? Well, let me ask you this question. Are you sure you truly want to be a virtual assistant? Are you sure you truly want to be a virtual assistant? Or you want to be a virtual assistant because your friends, your mates are virtual assistants and they're telling you how they are making dollars per hour, how they are working from home, and you love it and be like, I want to do this thing. Do you want to do it because your friends are doing it, or you want to do it because you have passion for it? Or it's because of the money? I want you to know that there is no career that is easy. Being a virtual assistant also has its own ups and downs. And you want to watch this video till the end if you truly want to be a virtual assistant, as I'll be explaining in details what you need to know before you decide if you truly want to be a virtual assistant, and also how to kickstart your career as a virtual assistant. So you want to have a clear purpose. I want to be a virtual assistant because I love being a virtual assistant, or I love working from the comfort of my home. I chose virtual assistants because I love the flexibility that it gives me as a mother. I have time for my child, I have time for my family, I can dictate when I work, and I earn in dollars per hour. Yes, that's why I want to be a virtual assistant. And now that I have clear goal, like yes, I want to be a virtual assistant because of the advantages that this brings. Yes, remote work, everybody wants to work from home. I get it. The next thing you want to do is to choose your niche. You don't just say, if I ask you now, what is your niche as a virtual assistant? What do you want to be as a virtual assistant? What do you want to be? Most of you be like, I want to be a graphic designer. Oh, they said if you are a front end developer, you will make a lot of money. I think I want to be a front end developer. And this is where majority of us we lost it. You want to choose what works for you. You want to start small. If you have the skills already as a graphic designer, good. If you have this tech background, great. But if you are just starting out with no skills, nothing, I would advise you start with administrative aspect of it. Yes. But if you do have skills, yes, you can go for it. But if you do not have and you're wondering what niche can I sell on this freelance platform, you want to ask yourself, what do I love doing? What do I enjoy doing? What will work for me? What won't work? You need to ask yourself, because at the long run, when things get tough, it is the passion for that skills that will keep you going. If not, you will drop and you quit being a virtual assistant. Yes, and you don't want to do that. And the next thing, once you choose that skills or niche, whatever, you want to get trained. There's nothing like I'm a graduate. I should be able to work fine as an executive assistant or as a customer support person. No. For you to work remotely, there are some tools that you need to learn to become successful in that niche. You don't just guess. And if you want to get trained, I actually train people on how to be a virtual assistant. So you might actually want to enroll. That is that. So once you get trained, ensure you practice, give yourself a lot of assignments, ensure you are very good at it. Practice. Being a virtual assistant goes a long way. It's not just about the skills, it's about being proactive. There is a lot. So you want to be sure that you truly have what it takes to succeed. And that has to do with learning, relearning, unlearning. And once you are done with the training, with practicing, and you are sure that, yes, now I think I am fit to actually enter the market, my advice for you will be to volunteer. Don't start applying to jobs. Don't start. That's one of the biggest mistakes new virtual assistants are making now. I want you to volunteer. You can actually volunteer on Volunteer Match, reach volunteering, look for companies and ask them that you want to volunteer for 3 or 4 months. Volunteer, practice. At least you gain hands-on experience, and with that, you can even gain relevant work experience that you can show to your clients later. You're like, yes, I've worked with this company. Volunteer. It helps a lot. It really, really helps. So don't rush and say, yes, I want to start applying for paid job. Please. And after that, the next thing you want to do is to define the freelance platform that you want to use. Hmm. It is very, very important. When I was starting out, I knew Fiverr would not work for me. People are saying Fiverr, LinkedIn, freelancer.co. I knew Upwork would work for me. Why? Because I made my research about several websites, several freelance websites, like which one works best for administrative role. And I was like, okay, I was convinced that yes, Upwork works, and Upwork has been working for me. Some people, Fiverr work for them. LinkedIn works for some people. Some people even get their client on Instagram. So it depends on what works for you. You want to make that research. You want to be sure that yes, this marketplace is where I want to get my own clients. You want to define that. It is very, very important. Don't just start going in Fiverr, Upwork, LinkedIn. You will get burnout. That's just the honest truth I want to tell you. And once you decide on the freelance platform that you want to use, make research about that platform. Understand how that platform works. Optimize your profile. Watch more YouTube videos. Learn more from people about how that platform has been working for them. They will always have tricks and tips to help you succeed in that field. But one of the mistakes we always make is that majority of us thinks that we know it all, we have everything, we don't want to learn from others. That's why majority of virtual assistants are stuck now. So please ensure you make your research and learn and relearn. I hope I'm able to convince you and not confuse you that you need to be sure that you are truly ready for this field before you dive right into it. If you find these tips helpful, do not forget to subscribe, follow, comment, like, and share to your friends. My name is Omomi. I'm a virtual assistant and a virtual assistant coach, and I'll see you in my next video. You're welcome.